Hey, what's going on, everybody, and welcome to a Smart Investor channel. So today I'll be talking about the popular merge between Apxt and AvePoint. And up on your request, guys, so thanks a bunch for your comments below. I'll be doing an overview of the company's profile, numbers, tech analysis, and wrap it up with my stock prediction, as well as my play strategy for this stock. So now for those who are new to the channel, I'm a corporate professional, stock investor, real estate investor, and a passionate gamer. Oh yeah, I play COD, Battlezone, and Counter-Strike. Now, I'll also do YouTube videos to share my knowledge and personal thoughts on investments, but most importantly, to share my passion with you guys. That being said, please demolish that like button if you like the content today, and also subscribe and hit that bell notification so you get notified each time that I do the next videos. So now, let's get right to it. All right, guys, so let's take a look at the company's profile to begin with. So for me, before investing into any company, it's very important to look at who's managing the company, who's the executive team and board. In this case, we have Jeff Epstein, to not be confused with the other guy who's got a pretty different pedigree, and he's the co-founder and CFO for AvePoint. He has a co-founder who's Brad Koenig as well. So they both have a nice pedigree here. For example, Epstein has been the CFO at Oracle, and he's been managing at Nielsen as well as a CFO, and been part of the committee board for Twilio and Booking Holdings. So this is highly interesting for me, as these are robust guys with high experience. So definitely inspires me trust. All right, so let's talk more about AvePoint. For those who don't know, they're a private company who are merging with Apxt, so Apxt. They're trading under NASDAQ. So in terms of AvePoint, they're the leading data management solutions provider for clients like Microsoft. And they're not the exclusive partner, right? By the way, they have a huge portfolio of clients that I'll show you shortly, and you'll be very happy to see some of those companies that you'll recognize. So just 3 points here that caught my attention. They have a well-established global presence, right? And they have more than 1,300 employees across 29 global offices with approximately 7 million cloud users and 16K accounts. With Microsoft's partnership, they have won 5 times the global partnership of the year. So that shows to me confidence in the eyes of Microsoft towards this company. They have an end-to-end process here that they offer us to all these companies. So from transformation to governance to compliance. So this is very good to see. They also have in their vision to have international expansion, always good to hear, and selling more to existing customers. So guys, pay attention to this. When you look at a company, it's good to see sales, new acquisitions of accounts or clients, but as also to see organic growth from within, right? So sales and upsells from existing customers. So I really like to see this. All right, guys, so in a nutshell, AvePoint focuses on data migration and data security as well as data governance. They offer these services to enterprises so they can bridge on with Office tools from Microsoft and 365. So this is crucial for them, right? If they want to be efficient, they want to control their data and make sure that it's compliant as well as secured. So this is in a nutshell what they do. All right, guys, I talked to you earlier about strong client portfolio. Look at this beautiful sheet. They have people in communications, retail, pharma, financial services, government, and high technology. These are all brands that you know. Look at that: HP, Texas Instruments, JP Morgan, financial institutions, but also IRS, government from Canada as well. Hershey's, Honda, Mattel, Disney, you name it. They have it a lot. So I love to see this. This is strong credibility that it tells me, and that a lot of people put their trust into these services of AvePoint. So let's move on, but this is great, guys. Now for the financials. This is gonna be beautiful. Look at this amazing growth, guys. From 18%, $75, 2019 Q1, all the way to now, 2020 quarter two, 29% growth. Look at this: 23%, 25%, 27, and 29. It's just really beautiful. These guys are going to do tremendously well with a well-established clientele like they have and an exclusive partnership with Microsoft. I mean, they're going to the moon, guys. Revenue is great. Recurring revenue is great. Like I told you, organic growth, right? So great proportion here. I love to see this. All right, guys, so let's go now towards the technical analysis, my prediction, and as well, what is my playbook for this. So yesterday they finished at $14.10. That's an upside of 2.25%. And after hours, they were still in the green. So that's really great to see. In terms of charts, 1 month ago and before that, they were flirting at $10. And then when the news came about the merge, look at this, beautiful, boom, explosion to $17. That's $7 per share upside. So that's great. So I don't blame their shareholders. They sold off completely brutally, massacred here all the way to $12.75. And that's where the support level was found. And that's where you and I come in and started to purchase. I purchased it at $13.70 at 150 shares, more or less. And now it's currently consolidating. I'm hoping to see on Monday and throughout the week a bit of consolidation, right, before it goes up again. That would make me more confident. But if it doesn't consolidate and it immediately drops, it would come and again challenge the support level at $12.78. If that fails, then look at this. There's a lot of leeway, right? I don't think it's going to go back to $10 for sure. There's a lot of support and a lot of people knowing about this stock and merch. So I think definitely it's going to be closer to the $12, maybe, $12, 11-ish, perhaps in the next few days or weeks. But if that doesn't happen and it's not a drop, then definitely this is good news, right? If we start seeing a trend towards up, consolidation, that would be lovely. If it gets close to the $17, this would be definitely a resistance level because it's been rejected before. And if it goes again, I'm hoping that it gets rejected, but not too much, right? It falls, in the 16s to then consolidate and then get support, boom, explode, and towards the 20s, baby. So that's not going to happen tomorrow morning, that's for sure. Next week, perhaps not even so. But if it does happen in the next couple of weeks, month, I'd be really happy because the merging date, don't forget, guys, it's not known. It's in the Q1 2021, so first quarter of next year. So we don't know yet the merging date. So that might play a lot, right? Remember about the other companies' merging date got pushed out, like LCA and whatnot. That had a lot of volatility, right? So we might see a lot of that, especially if it's not like January, but more like April. So keep that in mind. So that's why my gameplay is if it goes up, I'm going to sell definitely if it reaches the $17 point. That will be definitely my selling point because at that point it's going to probably fall. I don't know how low. And then, you know what? I'll just repurchase it at its lowest point to then just make profits again towards the up running side again. Once we know the date of merging date, that's going to rally up, right? So I'm going to wait for that second catalyst again. So there's two runs that I'm going to do. First, just to recap very quickly, is as of next week, I'm going to wait for that momentum if it goes up. If not, I'm going to buy the dips. And once it hits towards the $17 level, I'm selling out probably and rebuying at the support level once it falls to then just wait for the merging date, hold it until then and sell off at that point. Or you know what, I'll probably partially sell because I do believe sincerely in this company. These are my last words on this company. The evaluation is at $2 billion. That's really huge. Great management, as you saw. The pandemic, COVID-19 actually allowed them to outgrow their expectations. In a few months, they did what they could have realized in 2 years. So that was really strong. Strong financials for an IPO of their size. It's great to see revenues, and it's very rare that it's in the millions usually for this size of company. They covered, across the board diversification in terms of clients. They got huge potential for growth. Their projections are good. Revenues growth is good. And they have strong partnership with a humongous company like Microsoft. So listen, guys, buy zone for me personally, it's $12. Definitely buy in more shares. That's it for today. Listen, let me know your comments. What do you think? What you're going to do with this stock? Are you buying? Are you selling? What is your strategy? Are you having something different from me? I'd like to hear you guys out. If there's any other stocks you'd like me to cover, please leave them in the comments below. And do me a favor, be brutal with that like button if you like the content today, and subscribe. Along with that little bell, hit it to be notified when I do any future videos. So that being said, listen, guys, have a great weekend, and I'll see you next time. Peace out.